to the people who keeps us asking what has been done in terms of IT. It is our Chief Minister exactly a year and a half back when we made our tour to US, when, we made our presence in the Google office in the Silicon Valley. And we impressed your Google leaders, our Chief Minister just telling and trying to impress your Google leadership, where there is a talent, where there is infrastructure. We are not going to create a facade. Facade has been built, but we are going to do the real work. And that has impressed, I think that has impressed the Google team over there. And in fact, we had many meetings with the Chendu Tota, Ajit Sarkar, and all the leaders from the Google team. And we have given the deadline that December 9th is supposed to be our leader's birthday. And our Chief Minister was very keen to inaugurate this facility on December 9th, where we thought of celebrating our 2 years of successful journey after we came to government. As yesterday we were very busy in trying to map out our journey for 2034 and 2047, we couldn't able to really come. And the leaders from different parts of India as well as the globe of the Google team are here. And in fact, I thank you. The new beginning is going to start. This is a new initiative. A new initiative to mentor, to curate the future-looking labs that can be the businesses for tomorrow. And I see lots of potential, as Mr. Ajit Sarkar was mentioning, that how do we mentor to the global standards is most important criteria. How do you curate them? Because most of the people may be having ideas turning into action. When they put their ideas turning into action, somebody has to curate, somebody has to mentor. And the giant like Google, which has come down to Hyderabad, to mentor and curate our startups, to innovate is a big step ahead. And in fact, we are so proud of our young talent who are here, who can make things happen with a proper mentor who can curate. So when Google team is here, and this building specifically, now the time has come to create unicorns. Now the time has come literally, because we've been waiting for the time to come to curate and mentor the potential of our youth, their ideas, and make them unicorns. We are not content with making over a period of 10 years, 2 unicorns or 3 unicorns. Sorry to say, Mohan Reddy Garu, this platform has been created to create unicorns. See that the startups, their vision turns into reality and comes. And for me, the best example, if you see long time back, and the great Infosys, which started with 7 engineers and can be grown as an international leader. And we have in front of us, Mohan Reddy Garu, a homegrown great entrepreneur, forward-looking entrepreneur who thought of the new age technologies and put the Scient company, who does more business in US rather than here, right, sir? Who does, get more income from US clients. So that is a product-based company which we are trying to earn millions and millions of rupees. Likewise, we have so many other people. And when we dream about it, yesterday I would like to share one good example. When many people have asked, I was being interviewed in CNBC. Then they were asking, how do you see when your Chief Minister was thinking of 3 trillion economy by 2047? I just told, if you don't have a target, if you don't have a dream, how can I put the first step or second step or third step? That is where our Chief Minister just thought, we'll keep a target, we'll keep some goal, and I have to dream big. And that's how he has become the Chief Minister. He has grown big, thought of big, he could be able to make a Chief Minister. And the same way he is seeing the vision of Telangana people, not only in terms of, making a 3 trillion economy, how the 3 trillion economy can contribute to the welfare and the development of the people. That is called inclusiveness. That's what he told in his speech. My point here is, when technology becomes an enabler, and when it becomes an enabler to reach to a target of 1 trillion or 3 trillion, how well we can embrace, how well we can integrate the new age technologies or the emerging technologies, or you say the cutting edge technologies, or the future technologies of quantum computing, which is coming to work for tomorrow. How can we really embrace them and become the greatest enabler of turning our dream into action, our Chief Minister dream into action, making 3 trillion economy? This is our vision before us. And, this is the step where we can take the startups. When we have startups here, I can still claim the new addition of our talents like Darwin Box over here. Or when if you look at the aerospace, like a Skyroot Aerospace, which nobody would have thought that, we can launch the India's first private rocket. It has been done in Hyderabad. So a large applause to the young guys who have made this possible. And it is not about the startups, where it begins, but how far its ambition goes. This is more important. And we are here from the government side to really encourage all the startups through the platforms like this. And the Google, from the year and a half, they've been working very hard to convince their leadership to come here. And after they made commitment to come over here, they needed the space. The space, immediately our Honorable Chief Minister thought about this space, see that the incubation, the real incubation takes place here. The real innovation takes place over here. How best we can really help all the startups to raise to the next level. And when it comes to the world of AI, and where they have the experience, this is the fourth center or fifth center, is the fifth center in the world, and there's first center in India. There's Google startup is taking place. And in fact, I'll tell, because Chief Minister Garu is having 3 other programs in a row, I will try to quote, because in these 2 years, how well this IT industry, because continuing the old legacies for the past 3 decades, how we are trying to keep up with a rapid pace competing with the global world. In 2024 alone, our startups here has raised about 571 million. It's 160% jump. For the people who ask us, there is no startup after 2 years, after 2 years. So this is an answer for them. With a health tech startup going about 2,139%, and late stage funding has soared up to 701%. We have about 2,500 plus startups in different arenas of functioning, attracting about 2.1 billion, an extraordinary 99.7% of the startup capital flowing into Telangana. Why I was mentioning is, why they are trying to put up a startups over here. It's because the progressive and the forward-looking policies of our government, and many a time I keep interacting with them, my Chief Minister keeps interacting with them, trying to give all the encouragement and impetus required for the startups. We are not looking at our scale. It is about the inclusion. Why I'm saying is inclusion is Hyderabad ranked 6th in India for women-led startups is 531 ventures raising about 417 million. So just that inclusivity, yesterday our Chief Minister was speaking. Through Software Technology Parks of India, about 1,400 startups have received support for 574 crores, out of which 44% are women-led. So I mean to say that tomorrow when we go for the deep tech fund, and Honorable Chief Minister is going to literally announce a thing which can accelerate, which will accelerate the momentum in what we are trying to create. In the recent initiations of us for the past 2 years, we have come up with a recent addition in terms of the life sciences is one bio hub. A life sciences hub that is accelerating breakthroughs in vaccines and also in biomanufacturing and also in global health. And we are also coming up with AI Innovation Hub, that will unify researchers, labs, computing power, and the global partners into one accessible ecosystem for those startups too. Because we will be having the parallel startups where we will be exchanging the domain expertise of the Google with the AI Hub and the AI domain expertise with the Google, and see that ultimately our goal is to create the great products for it. We are planning to create incubation center in every government public universities guided by, we will take the help of the Google, and also innovation. We thought it has to come from every campus. So we want to democratize technology by making and ensuring the accessible to everyone who dares to imagine. When you speak about the GCC, I would like to mention, for the past 1 year, for the first year where we took the governance, we could able to attract about 70 GCCs. The first ever in India to attract 70 GCCs. In this academic year, we've already attracted about 75, and we have a target of about 100. We are trying to work it on. And coming to GCCs tomorrow, to the Google and all our partners who have been partnering with us in the state of Telangana in terms of the GCCs. Now it's high time with the mentoring or assistance or the cooperation from you. We would like to change this global capability centers as global value center. So that's how we are trying to plan, Mohan Reddy Garu. Just you have to literally see. Before I close, and I would like to see all the young innovators are here, supposed to be the startup founders, and to all mentors over here, and especially to the Google team. Thank you for placing your trust in Telangana's young talent. Your presence, tell them you are opening the doors, the global doors for them. They are open right now at home. You're just starting. So every dreamer listening to the Chief Minister to start and try and to build what has been mentioned. If beginning feels uncertain, as the Sarkar has already told you, will be facing so many challenges, but begin. And because in Telangana, no idea stands alone. We are there. Our Chief Minister is there with you. Let us all build together where the world does not ask, can Telangana innovate? but says where Telangana will be the world's next big ideas would be born. So I once again thank for the initiation done by the Google team and the Google heads over here who would be taking this to the next course of their journey, and this shall become the history. And I thank our Honorable Chief Minister for sparing some time, amidst of his very official work. And once again, I thank the Google and the team. Thank you.
I'm happy to interact with all of you. You are among the best startups in Hyderabad. You are young, you have energy and big dreams. We have that in common. In 1998, there was a startup in California. Two Stanford University friends started it in someone's garage. It became Google. Today, we are discussing, we are praising Google. It has been started in 1998 as a startup. This is what I wanted to take inspiration. I wanted to share with you this inspiration. Last 2 days, we organized the Telangana Raising 2047 Global Summit. We shared the vision for our future. We aim to become a $1 trillion economy by 2034, a $3 trillion economy by 2047. Today, there are many companies who are startups less than 15 or 20 years ago who are now worth billions of dollars. Google, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Facebook are great examples for these startups. Last 25 years, many startups in Hyderabad became big companies in software services, pharma, and life sciences. Someone asked me, what is Telangana Rising vision for startups? Startups are like football. I gave football example because I play the game. In football, you have to work hard, practice hard. It is teamwork. But finally, winning is most important. It is the same with startups. From today, Hyderabad must focus on creating product-based startups, innovation startups, IP-intensive startups. I want Hyderabad to become a hub, not just for startups, but focus on unicorns. At least 100 startups from Hyderabad must become unicorns. Means companies worth at least $1 billion. We will work together to create a winning ecosystem. Today, Government of Telangana and Google are coming together to create support system for you. My government is creating 1,000 crore startups fund of funds. Use these resources, use these funds and become the next Google. Only one suggestion is that you have to become one more Google from Hyderabad, Telangana, or at least $1 billion company. Thank you. Jai Telangana.
This wouldn't be possible today if we didn't have all the other delegates who are present here. Today marks a very interesting day for us. I think it's very easy for us to look at it as the launch of a new space. But what truly this is a new gateway. It is our opportunity to build something that is truly transformative, inspirational from here in Hyderabad and Telangana for the world. And this gateway that we are launching with Google today is a gateway to everything technology, everything AI, everything that means the future. Going beyond what has been, we have to look at what we can do together. And it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all today and to begin launch of the hub. So thank you, welcome, and I'm looking forward to everything that happens from today towards our march to a $3 trillion economy in 2047. Thank you and welcome.